Hello everybody, so I wanted to show you this big lot of stuff I got from a friend. You'll have to pardon some of the mess on my table. Been working on Pinewood Derby and I got some stuff I'm going to put on eBay. Some old lunch boxes. So my friend's moving overseas and like I said before, I basically inherited like a 25-year or more collection of all the stuff he never painted or finished. All of his painted miniatures he took with him. Overall, me and my son counted a little over 460 miniatures. But I want to show some of it to you real quick. Let's start with, I guess these are some of the, me and my son sorted everything by what it was. This is some of the goblins, orcs, kobolds, gnolls. Some good stuff in there. Then I've got two plates of what we considered fighters or melee types. Hopefully you can see some of these guys. Pretty good assortment of Reaper miniatures, Grenadier miniatures, Rauparthas, Spellcasters. We had a good section of those. Had a really neat looking Mind Flayer right there. Some undead. And went through everything here. But a few good undead miniatures. Made a pile of what we called animals, reptiles. I think there's a good many Rauparthas in there. Then what I call townsfolk here. Some different townsfolk miniatures. Little jester here I thought was pretty neat. Got a pretty big pile of Clan War miniatures, which is something I played years ago, but just not into that anymore. Some sci-fi miniatures, and these look like aliens from the movie Aliens. They're missing some arms. I think that's what those are from. He had some of those bought. Then got a few clerics here. He called this the Pope right here. He had kind of painted that one up. A few others that were painted, some. Majority are unpainted. Then me and my son sorted out what we called smaller monsters. And really big selection of that here. Let's see, anything of interest. He had two owlbears that were close to being painted. Just all sorts of odd and end stuff. And then on larger stuff, I'd been wanting a Reaper Scorpion. There was a Centaur here that's got almost painted up. I could probably finish that up. And Giant, of course, Frost Giant. He gave me a few dragons. I forget what he called this dragon here. It's mainly plastic, but it's pretty large. This is a corporate dragon here. It's all metal. And I don't know what brand it is, but he gave me a Tiamat miniature, which was pretty cool. And this sucker's heavy right here. He had attempted to paint it at one time. And there's some Varroks over here. Elementals. And then here I got an assortment of extra pieces and bits. There's an old Raupartha Balrog. A lot of the stuff in here needs some things glued on it. Just, like I said, a huge assortment of stuff. Then he had bought a good bit of terrain, I think, from megaminis.com, Johnny Locke. And I'll show you some of that. There's a good many cemetery pieces, some bookshelves, and I think this is a corpse cart from Games Workshop. A lot of resin terrain pieces. I think Grendel wagon set. And I'm not sure what brand this is. They need to be glued on, but I'd love to paint that up. It's kind of like the Watcher in the Water from Lord of the Rings. Lots of different piles of skulls. I'm guessing these are supposed to be lava. There was some Mage Knight stuff in here. Lots of little camping resin scenes here. And I think he got this in an auction. There's a few little buildings I may add some Herstarts pieces to. Like I said, some mage knot castle stuff, some trees, some walls, and then this piece is pretty neat. It's like a fountain. You can see the little line heads on here. I thought about getting some floral water and filling it up and having some fishing stream coming out. And there were a few miniatures I put up already in a box, which was some clowns from a strange game that I think we'd bought on clearance one year at Dragon Con. Let's see if some of these, yeah, some of these there. No, we bought a bunch of those on clearance one year. He had a big pile of those. And in here there were a few, I think you call these Orc Boys from Games Workshop for Warhammer. Most of them are missing their arms though. A few of them have them. And I may have glossed over something, but overall a little over 460 miniatures, maybe 100 pieces of terrain. But anyway, I feel bad he's leaving. I mean, I'm glad to have all this, but at the same time, I'd rather him stay than have miniatures and terrain. But I still wish him the best and hope he's happy where he's going. Thanks for watching the video and sharing what I've got here. And thanks for watching. Please subscribe. God bless. I'm hopefully in the next few weeks going to have my next tutorial video on making ladders and minecart rails. Talk to you soon. Thanks for watching.